Welcome back, guys. It's Kydro, and in this video I want to do a quick rundown on how the new modifiers work. Since 2.3 we now have these modifiers that can change the main stats actually of your echoes. And in this video I want to talk about how to use them, when to use them, and also where you can get them. Also, a huge thank you again to Kuro Games for sponsoring this video. But now let's keep going. Well, first of all, how do you use these modifiers in the first place? Because I saw some people being confused about it. All you do is you go into the data bank and you click on this new tab that the data bank now has. This one is called Data Modifier. But this modifier actually has some requirements. You can see it right there. Use a modifier to adjust the first main stat of a selected echo. And this can only be done on an unenhanced 5-star echo. Now, what does this mean? First of all, it needs to be gold rarity. It needs to be a 5-star echo like this, and it needs to be level 0. You cannot put in leveled up echoes like here. This one is level 25. And now we're going to talk about how do you use this modifier. Well, before you use it, you have to be really sure which echo you want to use this on. These modifiers are actually quite rare. While they are able in the store, and you can also get them in some events now, and they're also in the podcast now, which is the battle pass, but still, you should only use them wisely. Also be sure that you use it on a main stat that you don't need. The main stat is also on the top here. I'm just saying this because there is a bunch of new players coming from Steam. I hope you guys enjoy the game, by the way. But yeah, keep going. We're gonna modify the defense main stat here. And here is the menu where you can choose which new stat you want. You can choose out of all of the main stats, which are crit rate, crit damage, attack, HP, and healing bonus. And now you have to pick one new main stat. With this modifier, we cannot select substats. Maybe in the future, I hope they're gonna add a new item where we can reroll substats. That would be amazing. Now, for example, I'm gonna just do this and I'm gonna click modify, and it's gonna change from defense to crit damage. That was pretty much the whole showcase on how to use this thing. Now, when should you use them? There's some people saying you should only use them on 1-cost or 3-cost echoes because they're actually harder to obtain, because there's a limited amount in the overworld. And since you can now farm overworld bosses with instant respawns, by the way, they don't have a cooldown anymore with the respawns. For example, you can just kill Nightmare Crownless over and over again. It's maybe not wise to use the modifier on these echoes, because you can just keep fighting those echoes. And also, as a little side tip, there is some food in the game that can increase the echo drop rates if you start farming right now. Now, where do you obtain these modifiers since they are so rare? So you can get them now in the oscillated coral store in the item exchange, for example. I already bought all of them, and I would also recommend you buy these two. They're also reduced right now, so yeah, get those if you have enough currency. This currency you get, by the way, if you just do gacha pulls. And the Afterglow Coral also has now modifiers added, but you know, Afterglow Coral is quite a valuable currency. You should probably not use that one. You can buy pulls with this, and you can also buy 5-star dupes with this, so don't waste that currency. But as you can see, it also says now events. For example, we have a few events right now that actually give more of these modifiers. So this event, for example, gives modifiers. Then we also have the Gilded Night Market store, and this one also has modifiers. I already bought them out, so you can get 15 in here as well. So yeah, it's actually quite easy to get these coins, by the way. You just have to do like some weekly stuff, some daily stuff. You can click on obtain token, and it tells you just what you have to do. But of course, it also is now added in the battle pass, which is completely new. As you can see, with level 5 on the free lane, you get 2 of them. And with the premium one, you get, of course, more. You have 5 here. Then if we move a little bit forward, we get another 2 in the free lane, 5 here. Even further, we get more here. Keeps just going, okay? So if you want a lot of modifiers, it's probably advised to level up the battle pass. And you can think about maybe upgrading to the premium battle pass if you want to, of course. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this real quick because I know right now a lot of people want to get Capitanos echoes for Zani because it's actually her best in slot. And as you guys know, there is not a lot of Capitanos in the game. There's only quite a few of them. And I almost did the mistake and threw away the Capitanos with the wrong main stats. And then it just hit me. You can actually change the main stats of this. So if you get like Capitanos with the wrong main stat, you can literally use the modifier here and put spectral damage on it because Zani needs it. And that pretty much covers the video, guys. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope this was helpful. If it was, give this a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Wuthering Waves content. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.